Glad to have you with us from First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you talk about teams who are building for the future, you've got to mention Vanderbilt. Stadium upgrades, a dynamic crowd. First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee has improved in the last few years. It is the smallest stadium in the SEC, but the Vanderbilt fans are getting louder and more passionate as Clark Lea continues to build a contender in Nashville. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Vanderbilt's offense will be first on the attack. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this high-powered offense, squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
Yeah, and this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, David, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams were going to square off and face each other. So many guys on the field today are going to play in the National Football League. There's a lot of experience on both sides of the ball. This one's going to be fun to watch.
On the run, it's Alexander. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Second down coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll give it to him again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing Reed. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line.
There's some room. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Looking for space. It's Alexander. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. It's Carter. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sherrill. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll stop play here to tend to the injured Commodore. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Alexander. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Got his man on the outside. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Commodores are flying down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here comes the option. The keeper on the option. Runs through a tackle. And runs through another one. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the run, it's Alexander. Got a little grass. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Solid run on the last play. Gives this offense another 1st down. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll stop play here to tend to the injured Commodore. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback keep. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Commodores are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Working that wide receiver screen. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Dropping back, it's Carter. Give him 6. Touchdown, Vandy. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
And the Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Reed, here comes the heat. Makes the catch. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama, big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route 80 yards and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch, and this Aggies offense, especially the passing attack, still going to be tough to stop.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Reed on the play action. Here's the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running inside, it's Owens. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's Reed to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. Gonna run it. It's Owens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Under fire. Quick strike complete. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Carter. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down, but when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Commodores will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Reed. He'll pull it down and run. And he slides down, and he got just enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Throwing Reed. Bringing the heat. Nice move to keep running. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Aggies in the hurry-up.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is four-down territory.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Finding some room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Stepping to the right. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Reed. Pressure coming. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Defense picks it up. And the quarterback just ran time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Commodores will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. If it's working, why change it? And there he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Turns it on in midfield. Into the secondary on the right. Past the 10. Touchdown, Aggie. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got it, looking for the first down. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Commodores with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Adams. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They just keep firing. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, that's a killer. 2nd and inches, you want to take a shot and make a big play, but now it turns a 3rd down situation that could have been really good to a 3rd and long, and this offense now has to execute at a high level.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Spence. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. The run inside. It's Edwards. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback will keep it. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Just adds another dimension to this offense, and the Aggies have had quarterbacks who could run over the years.
Yeah, quarterbacks that can run, and I think about those guys too. I think about run, I think about tempo, I think about scrambling around, making plays, just having that dude at the QB spot.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's of the third quarter. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. Bully ball on third and short. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action with Reed. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to take off. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on second down. Reed, under fire, makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. And the Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. To the air, it's Carter. They go to the wide receiver screen. Turning it on. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown Doors. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Lining up to add another.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Play fake, Reed. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay.
There's a crease. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. Throwing Reed. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Running inside, it's Edwards.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Makes one man miss. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Reed on the run, still looking. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Aggies! Great job by the back on the option. The Aggies get it right back.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Looking downfield, it's Carter. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep him in back.
Intercepted for the 11th time. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. That'll be a 1st down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. Vanderbilt takes his 3rd and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. Running into the open space.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Reed. Moving out to the right. Fakes to grab. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.